Saturday night, I'm asked to record an event that I'm going to be attending of principals and superintendents, and me being the guy that everybody knows to be the camera guy. They were like, "Can you please, record this event?" And I was like, "Sure." You don't have to ask me twice. So the only problem was this: lighting. I kept on asking the venue, "What is the lighting going to look like?" And I was told the venue was a restaurant, and the event was like 6 p.m. So I'm like, so it's going to be dark. So I made the decision to use this camera that I'm recording with right now, which is the Sony ZV1. And everybody says this is a low light beast because it has 12 megapixels and the same sensor as the FX3. And of course, I figured when I have this camera mounted and recording, I would also have my, I don't want to say it's my favorite, but it's closely between it and the Leica, my favorite walk-around carry camera. This right here is auto, and I can take amazing pictures. And the picture look out of this camera is amazing. Every time I pick up this camera, I'm almost like, why does this feel like, especially with the film simulations, like this feels like my pictures have to be printed out. Like I have to print out these pictures because it'll be a sin to take such beautiful pictures and only leave them in the camera. So this is my favorite camera to just, be able to just go ham and not worrying about manually focusing everything. As you can tell on this camera right now I have the Canon EOS, the Canon EF 16 to 35 millimeter lens. This is the Mach 3, and I'm using the EF to FX adapter to use it with my my Fujifilm camera here, my XT5. And now to what happened. I'm recording with this camera, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, this is going to be good. It was a lot of noise. I have to admit, there was a lot of noise. While this was on a tripod recording, I had this camera walking around taking pictures. Pictures are coming out really, really good. Like the purple hues and the light, the red light. It was kind of like a clubbish feel of the lighting in there. So it's taking really beautiful pictures. And at one point in time, the guests who were around me, around the camera behind me, were introducing themselves, and the panel was in front of me. So I had this camera here facing the panel in front, and I adjusted my ISO, and I started recording. And after recording, I'm looking down, and I'm like, oh snap, this looks really, really good. I'm recording, I'm like, wait a minute. In 4K, this looks amazing. And I'm recording, and I'm like, okay. So there are a couple more times that I recorded like Q&As because this was the constant camera recording the panelists, and this is what I was using to capture those asking questions. And again, I was like, oh my God, this looks so good. And you're gonna see the footage of what I'm talking about, how good this looked. I probably could have taken ISO up a little bit and make it a little bit brighter, but it was so crispy and so like detailed. And I was like, wait a minute. Did I low-key not know that this is an amazing video camera as well? Like, I was blown away. So this morning, as I was looking at footage, and I was trying to like do some, not any editing, just color grading, because I did this in S-Log, tried to do a little color grading in there. But I'm looking at this, and I'm like, this is crazy. But the problem is that I couldn't have done this for the whole entire event because the portion I recorded was roughly about an hour long. And for 4K, just the footage that I recorded that was about 4 minutes long was 16 gigs. So I know for a fact that that would have been such a heavy file to process and do what I need to do with it. But now I'm thinking to myself, maybe next time external monitor and record everything to the external monitor and get that crispy video with this. And so now, do I dare say this is my favorite all-around hybrid camera? Probably so. But yeah, it's an amazing tool. I just wanted to share this with you. You probably already knew this. I'm late to the party. But nonetheless, thank you so much, and I'll talk to you all later, all right? Peace.